do when it's just us two, but tonight.
Child, what the hell y'all want from me? Okay. And what the hell do y'all want me to say about last night's episode, child? Listen, last night's episode really didn't get good until the situations that was happening like after the whole pottery class that they went to. But I mean, other than that, listen, let's just face the facts. RHOA is a sinking ship. All right, we just gonna go on ahead and call it what it is. Much like the Black Titanic's old ass around there to the Love Marriage Huntsville streets is a sinking ship. So is this damn show, and we just gonna call it what it is, child. Because won't nobody even tweeting about it last night. Y'all, that's how I know when the episode did what the episode was supposed to do, because nobody was really tweeting about it last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's how I know when the show was like something is when people start tweeting it. Like, I ain't really see that much by way of tweets for last night's episode. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna be real. Like I said, I feel like the only time we really gonna get something is like now with Drew, that handsome thing she with by the name of Ty Young, and Ralph and what he got going on. Other than that, that's gonna be the meat and potatoes of this second half of it. I just feel like ain't nobody else gonna get nothing. I mean, other than Sonya being pregnant, but do we really care about that? Absolutely not. Like, Sonya being pregnant does not make me want to watch the show. That's not interesting to me. The Billy Goat slumming it up with Scott Lee is not interesting. That doesn't make me want to tune into the show. You know what I'm saying? Kenya's Team Twirl relationship with Rory is not interesting. That doesn't make me want to watch the show. Candy Pants constantly being busy, booked and busy, so she ain't got time to be around the girls like that. That's not interesting. That doesn't make me want to continue to watch the show. Like, people was up here trying to make it seem as if the ops were the queens. And I'm sorry, friend, I don't agree with you with that. You feel as though because people talking about them, that makes the Billy Goat, she bet out a goddamn thing, the Bat Lady and Medals. Y'all seem to feel as though that makes them the queens. Are y'all stupid? No. People are talking about how they're bringing down the show because they're just not interested. That don't make them no damn queens. Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? But I agree with everybody else when they say it's not just them as to why the show ain't doing what it's supposed to do. I agree with all of them. Like, all of them are responsible for where the show is now because it ain't interesting. What Drew got going on with Ty Young and Ralph, that's interesting. What everybody else got going on is pish posh. Like, what's good, best friend? Like, let's just be real here. Like, all of them have a responsibility to make this show something, and they're not. And y'all want them four buzzers to be queens so bad. Well, the show is trash. So if y'all want them to be queens of trash, well then I guess that suits it just fine. You know, y'all didn't find them queens any other time when the show was good, but now that it's trash, y'all want to dub them as the queens of this trash ass season. Well, fine. I guess since I put it that way, I guess they could go on ahead and be queens of trash because that's what it is. So fine. I'll let y'all have it. Why are people expecting the show to be the same from 15 years ago? The times have changed just like everything has changed. I'm loving the season. I don't need all the drama and fighting. Okay, well then, so then what's good about the season, love? You're saying the season is so great. I want to know what's so great about it. If you're saying that it's great, I want examples because I only got a few and I just named it. What Drew got going on with Ralph and that handsome, strapping young fella Ty Young. Again, I say the Billy Goat having a man ain't interesting. That's not interesting. Kenya with Roy, not interesting. Metals being pregnant, not interesting. She been out a goddamn thing, not having out a goddamn thing is not interesting. I like AKA, but I mean, she's trying to find reasons to be relevant. I mean, be honest, the bad lady ain't interesting. I mean, again, people want to go up for the shit, but I'm trying to figure out what's good about it. I like, let's just be honest here. Nobody wants to be real. We got to be real with this thing. Even Oliver had to keep it real. Oliver Twix had to keep it real with Candy when he said, "This season ain't good, Miss Girl. You trying to make it seem as though it is." And no, it's not. Like, even he had to keep it real with her. Like, I just want you to give me an explanation or some type of examples. If you're saying that, it's good, I want an explanation, sis. That's all I'm saying. If you saying that it's good, I would like some examples as to when and where it's good. Maybe I might agree with you. It could have been something that I forgot, and maybe it is interesting. That's all I'm saying. What do I want to see? Some other than what the hell we get. That's what I want to see. What the hell some other than what the fuck we getting. That's what I want to see. Some other than what we getting would be nice. I like those you don't. Well, child, I guess, honey. If you find she been out a goddamn thing doing absolutely nothing interesting, then fine. And if you find Metals having another medaline, that's fine. And if you find the Billy Goat Scott Lee slumming it up with the Billy Goat. All right, let me rephrase. If you find Scott Lee slumming it up with the Billy Goat interesting, then that's fine, sis. Y'all leave Cameron alone. I'm just messing around with Cameron because she's passionate about this shit. So y'all let her be. Anyway, Real House RHOA, season 15, episode, I don't know, girl. 11. I got it right here. I think it's 11. Is it 11? I said it's 11, so it's 11. Um, Makeups, slip ups, and cover ups. Oh my. Uh, you said you're not passionate. You just answering my questions. Well, cool. So y'all leave her alone. It ain't that damn serious. Anywho, uh, so the episode continues with Drew running off crying up the spiral staircase like a distraught Caucasian woman about being sued. And she says the person has went to bloggers and her family trying to defame her name and her character. And Drew and she about a goddamn thing talk about the situation outside. I think it was really interesting that the ops had to tell her, like, listen, you're the hostess with the mostest. This is your trip, and this is supposed to be a healing, and this doesn't seem like no type of healing. So get up, do your job. You want to play Mother Hen, then you're gonna have to do it. See, you can't play Mother Hen to the people that you want to play it for. And you can't be Mother Hen whenever you want to be it because you ain't got nothing going on. So if you gonna play into this role, she about out a goddamn thing, I'm gonna need for you to play into the role. If this is supposed to be healing, shit, nobody had to have talked you into going out there and making sure that everything is okay with Drew because this is your trip. And the trip is supposed to deal with healing. Obviously, she's not healed, she's feeling away. You know what I'm saying? See, you so quick trying to prove something to somebody that we just don't give a damn about. At the end of the day, listen, maybe it was a miscommunication. And we could go with the miscommunication theory. I'm fine with the theory of it being a miscommunication. But that doesn't make Drew out to be a liar. That was Drew's experience of what happened because, be clear, Drew didn't get not a goddamn thing. So we can't call Drew a liar on that. It could have been a miscommunication between the peoples, but again, there shouldn't have been a miscommunication of anything because everything that you got there should have been available to all of them women. It shouldn't have been nothing there that they couldn't have been able to get or have because why not? That's all that Drew was trying to say. All right. She went a long way around about it. I'm just saying what she was trying to say. That's what she was trying to say. So Candy Pants says that she's seen Drew have worse arguments with other people and she don't understand why she's that emotional. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I agree with Candy. I know people are gonna be like, well, if you supposed to be somebody's friend and da 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 da. Nah, I agree with Candy. Much like how Cameron says she gave all of these examples as to why this season was good. Bye, friend. Production ran down examples for Candy of all of the other arguments that she has had with these women that did that where she didn't give all of that. She was actually nuck if you buck. And my whole thing is if you're saying that it's handled and you got all your ducks in a row, then what is the purpose of all of the damn waterworks? And again, I say, and I don't care what nobody else say about it. There's no way in hell that I would have ever entrusted Sheba not a goddamn thing with my feelings, years, fears, or my tears. She wouldn't have got that from me. I would have much rather her seen her break down like that to Team Twirl or Candy Pants or AKA or like like her real friend girls. That I would have been here for. I mean, I still would have been like, girl, you doing too much. But at least it wouldn't have been done around them hoes because they really don't fool with her like that. Or rock with everybody want to call out Candy, but ain't nobody else from that table go around there and make sure that she was good. I mean, I just feel like as a human being, if you see somebody crying, whether you like them or not, I mean, because if it was me, I probably would have been like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wouldn't have let her go on out there by herself and then she hanging on a limb like Tina Marie all by her lonesome. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanted to put it off on Candy, but it shouldn't have just had to been on Candy. Obviously, all of y'all was telling her to go make sure that she was good. So obviously, y'all felt some type of way about it. I don't know. I just it just felt as if everybody wanted to just lay it all off on Candy. And I mean, I kind of felt her though, to be honest. Like Drew, girl, bad. Like I would have appreciated Drew by telling the truth. Her explanation now on why she called the quits don't give. And I agree. And then a different country on top of it. Right. Y'all are in a different country on top of that, and y'all are just gonna allow her to go out there by her lonesome. And don't get me wrong, yeah, production out there, but still, like everybody wanted to lay it all off on Candy Pants, and I'm gonna be real. Moving on. Moving on. So then Drew opens up about being worried about not trusting Ralph while she way across the country in Portugal and he way around there to Vegas doing Magic Mike. I mean, if that's the case, Drew, I'd have much rather you had said that. Listen, I feel some type of waves because of that, and because I'm here, Ralph around there, and I don't know what he got going on. I don't know if he got people trying to play his fluffers for auditioning for this movie or what. I mean, I'm just saying, Drew, if you would have been all the way honest with everything that you was feeling, I probably would have had a little bit more sympathy for you. But you trying to make it seem as though it's just all this case, and that's what don't make sense to me because you're telling all the because you remember last episode. Oh, well, I got everything all under control. Oh, I got the receipts. We paid her. Da 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 da. And my whole thing was, well, then if that's the case, then I'm not understanding where all of this is coming from. It don't make sense. But that would make sense to me that you feeling insecure and you worried about what Ralph got going on around there. I don't know. I just wouldn't have cried in front of my ops like that. I just wouldn't have did that. They wouldn't have seen me fold like that. Like not me. But whatever, Drew. Um, uh, I'm hungry. If y'all hear my stomach, I'm real hungry. Candy Pants always working comes up, and she never have time for her friends comes up, and she needs time to herself comes up. Um, don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is like a loose nut, a loose bolt, a loose screw that we keep trying to tighten up season after season. I've done heard it all before when it comes to Candy Pants, being too busy working, always needing to have money. Her churn done told her how they felt about that. Her husband done told her how he felt about that. And we done been down this road with Candy Pants before. We've heard it. We've heard it. We've heard it. We've heard all of this. We've heard it. Um, so that's all I got for that. Um, day 2 of the trip, Team Twirl slip and fall. And she got the lead. It's not funny. It's not funny. And she got the lead to go get seen and checked out round there to the Portugal hospital to make sure she ain't bust no silicone in that ass of hers, or to make sure that the fat transfer that she got back there, it don't make no big, whatever, because the how she fell, the fat, you don't want it to, because when you get fat transfers like that, that's what happens. When you get silicone, they try to tell you, make sure you don't fall directly on your tailbone or whatever the case may be. And that's what happened. And she was trying to cry about it or whatever the case. Nah, that ain't what she was in the right place because she wanted to make sure that what she had done back there didn't bust, pop, or transfer to some place that they ain't had no business going. So I totally appreciated Team Twirl for going around there and making sure that that work she had done back there was done good and proper and making sure everything was straight with it. And shout out to Candy Pants for being a real friend for going out there and making sure that she was good. And right, much like she said, you 50, girl. You in your 50s. You 50 what? 52? 52, 50? Run around here talking about something you want to get pregnant again. You was lucky to get pregnant once. All right, to let me tell it. Don't push your luck, Team Twirl. All right, do what Candy Pants did and get a damn surrogate if it means that much to you. Don't put your body through no more stress. Your 52, 53-year-old body through no more stress and trauma and tribulations and trials, peaks and valleys and stuff that then what it needs to go. It don't need. You done had it. You done been there and did that, Team Twirl. You know what it feels like. You done had the experience. God granted you that. Don't get greedy. All right. That's my advice to you. Get a surrogate. If it means that much to you, please, Kenya, get a surrogate. Moving on. Anyway, I don't even know how we got on that because this ain't even got nothing to do with that. I went off the unbeaten path. So the bat lady and Drew was talking about the situation when she got carted off to the Portuguese hospital to make sure them implants or that fat transfer didn't mess up when she fell flat on her ass. And 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 the bat lady sits down and talks to Drew about it, and she tells Drew that she's a mean girl and that this could be karma's way of clearing out the negativity. Um, well, I wonder what. Well, I wonder what Bryce's karma was. Because if that's the case, and we're talking about karma and who karma is visiting, I wonder who Bryce hurt back in his past to end up with a succubus like you. Because if that's the case, then you are very much so Bryce's karma. I want to know who Bryce fucked over. Bryce fucked over somebody. Bryce got a child somewhere that he must not be taken care of, or he did the baby mama wrong, or something of the sort. Bryce did something to somebody to end up with you, and then we got to look and see where it ended up with you landing this damn man. Since we wanted to talk about karma and who's karma and when karma is gonna visit, then it would be really interesting to see who the hell Bryce hurt to end up with a bitch like you. I don't I Lord Bryce, who you hurt, Bryce? Who you hurt? Who want you there for, Bryce? Who was it? Bryce, who was it? Because if that's the case, that bitch is most surely your karma. And this is why you look like they had to pry your ass up off the lazy boy just to do that damn scene in the last episode. Okay? Because you look dirty, dusty, tired, delayed through. You look ran through. You look like you've been put through the ringer, rolled hard, and put away wet, and you stayed wet. Moving on. I did not like that scene at all. I ain't like that scene at all. And the fact that you can equate what happened to her, or because she told you, don't touch me, I don't know you like that. And then you felt as though that was her karma for simply telling you that, bitch, go sit your raggedy, tired, musty ass down somewhere. All right? Please go sit down somewhere. Like, y'all. So Drew says that was unsettling for her, and everybody needs to be mindful of how they speak on people in their situations. And I totally agree with her, but at the same time, Drew, I wish you would have told that to Ralph's cousin in front of her face versus in the confessionals. I felt like I would have appreciated that more. Had you been like, sis, don't do that. Don't do that, because she ain't said nothing or did nothing to you that was that bad for you to equate that misfortunate accident to some karma behind you. Sis, don't do that. You need to be lucky that you even got a goddamn invite, quiet as it's kept. I'm just saying, like, don't do that. Like, moving on. Um, talk about some damn karma, bitch. If you don't go sit your old, go back hanging up in your damn cave and do what you been. Like, we do not need Courtney back no more. Well, ain't no need for Courtney to come back because she Ralph's cousin and Ralph is gone, so she need to be gone. Have loyalty to your cousin and stay off this show. We don't need you. We don't need you at all. At all. We got enough extras. We don't need no more. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm leaving Bryce alone. I'm back. I'm leaving Bryce alone. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Dear Lord God, because he looked more suitable for Love at the Lockup. The way he came up in there looking, that was very Love at the Lockup base. What he had on, child. I'm just gonna be honest. That lumberjack shirt, them jeans, that tad rusty black T-shirt that he need to leave out the wash. It's time to throw it away. When they get faded like that, throw that shit out, Bryce. The AKA and she better not a goddamn thing checks on Candy Pants and Team Twirl. The Billy Goat finds stupid times to want to throw shade at Candy Pants, and she does it all the time. Like, anyway, the Billy Goat shows the ladies a picture of her and Scott Lee when they went on their first date or whatever, and she about a goddamn thing brings up Team Twirl calling him a Tinder date, and how it's not real. Um, Look, I don't know if the Billy Goat and Scott Lee is real, and really don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't care. Scott Lee is real handsome. Don't get me wrong, but listen, he a damn criminal too. to let the people tell it. Well, to let him tell it because he said it out his mouth. He a felon. So and she a felon. So I mean, hey, they got that in common. They can bond over being felons. And you know, he got a restaurant. She liked to eat, so for free because she skipped out on many tabs before. So that's up her alley. Um, I mean, listen. In my opinion, Scott Lee just want to be on TV. That's how I feel. I just feel like he want to be on TV. I ain't necessarily saying it's fake. I ain't necessarily saying it's fake. I'm not. I ain't necessarily saying it's fake, but I just feel like he want to be on TV. That's really how I feel. But because I just feel a real man. But whatever. You said Scott Lee is trade. That's why he likes her. Marbarrel swallowing it. I'm weak. Candy said Marlo is not going to show her money man on TV. Ooh. Um, listen, Candy been real messy in her speak on this. I should have watched it last night. I really should have. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Look, I'm not mad at the shade that she gave because, like I say, anytime the Billy go 5 times to shade Candy Pants and Team Twirl unwarranted, she does. You know, she constantly got their name in her damn mouth. So I'm not even mad at what she gave. Oh well, it is what it is. Fuck that bitch. They not friends. So whatever she said to her, oh well, oh well, oh well. Moving on. Um, the AKA says she didn't like how Marlo tried to steal Team Twirl shine when it came to Rory. Um, Again, this is the AKA's way of trying to fit in, get in where she fit in, child. I'm gonna let you have it, Mayetta, AKA, because I do like you. So I ain't even finna give you much. You can have your feelings because Rory is your friend. You're responsible for Rory. So, fine. I'll let you have that. Moving on. One thing that y'all are doing that's pissing me off is how y'all are trying to compare the DMs. First of all, and we touched on this last week. We, as in the whether you like it or not panel. Leisure Suit hopped up in Team Twirl's DM. All right. Given his credibility and what he did to his wife on OWN and what he been doing to her since 2015, circa Atlanta or whenever, when he met the harlot down to the cookout and so on and so forth, and the family ain't shit either because they allowed that to happen. Melody, watch your back, sis. All right, because we friends for now. So watch your back, even when it comes to his family, not Montez, because I feel like this ain't got nothing to do with LAMH. Come back. Come back. The point I'm trying to make is, considering what he's already done to his wife on national TV, is it so hard or far-fetched for me to believe that he tried to hop up into Team Twirl's DM on some other type ish? Absolutely not. That's the difference here. All right. She was trying to warn her homegirl, like, listen, I'm going to be real, because I already know Leisure Suit ain't told she about not a goddamn thing that he once hopped up in her homegirl's DM. I don't believe that. I don't buy that. And I feel like if Team Twirl never told she about not a goddamn thing, that she would have never known that. Be clear. That's a completely different thing of before they knew each other or whatever the case may be, he hopped up into Billy Go's DM when it came down to her outfit. Two totally, completely different things. Like, like, stop. Okay, stop. Like, stop. Like, y'all not gonna compare that. No, you're not doing that. Y'all not gonna compare that. No. And Rory already made that clear to Team Twirl. Team Twirl already let it be known that that was something that Rory had already let her know. I popped up in your homegirl, like, he already let that be known. That's why Team Twirl was able to allow that to roll off her shoulder, kind of, sort of. because I still feel like she fed into that when she really didn't have to. But that's just my opinion. I'm gonna move on. But whatever. Y'all cut that out. So she about a goddamn thing calls Leisure Suit and or Leisure Suit calls she about a goddamn thing. I don't know. And Metals, the bad lady in the Billy Goat, goes up for Leisure Suit. We all know it's fake and phony. We all know it's not real. She don't rock with him. He don't rock with her. He was somebody else now. They say it's this Belinda woman. Belinda, Melinda, Felinda, Jalinda, I don't know. But that's what they say. They claim he was. They actually claim that he married now because he's wearing a wedding ring on the fourth finger left hand. But then it came out and said that that was his wedding ring that he had with Melody Cherie, which is really confusing the hell out of me. Like I don't even know no more these days. Like, but listen, I will agree with the Billy Goat. Anything is better than Tyrone. Actually, anything is better than a sweatbox named Bob. Actually, Tyrone was a come up from a sweatbox named Bob. Like, let's just be clear here. I mean, child. Listen, she been out of goddamn stains. Years, fears, and her tears will make a much better companion than a sweatbox named Bob. So I mean, when it comes to Bob, fine Leisure Suit, but at the end of the day, that shit is fake, it's phony, it ain't real, and we can move on. Um, Candy Pants sing and sing. Comes up to Drew, and Drew's issue when Marlo comes up, and the Billy Goat apologizes to Drew, but Drew says she needs more consistency. Um, Fine. So after 7.5 hours of being in the damn thing, Team Twirl and Candy Pants finally at the hospital. They said everything is fine. The fat transfer is where it once was. It was just a little bruise, and or the silicone was bruised, but the silicone didn't pop. And all of that flat and Palmer's glue, Scotch tape, cement. Cement, silly putty, Nickelodeon slime, and all the rest of that shit that y'all hoes go around there and get. Y'all know ain't none of that foreign substance leaking in her body. So they gave her a prescription that was more than likely Tylenol or ibuprofen because they out the country. They sent her home with some of that. They told her to ice it down, and she gonna be good. All right. They told her to check back in with Dr. Kurz when she get around there, for just to make sure everything fine. And she gonna be good after she do that. So that's fine. And Candy Pants found some wings around there, so she fine. Moving on. The ladies go to art class, and the Billy Goat once again bringing up Team Twirl, the Candy Pants name, talking about how when they're not around, the energy is good, and the energy is this, and the energy is that. No, what the energy was given is boring. All right, the energy was given boring, tired, delayed, and through, and there was really nothing going on, child. But I'll let y'all have it because this was supposed to be a peaceful thing. So I guess it was peaceful, but I don't think them not being there had nothing to do with it. I mean, just being honest. But fine, whatever. Moving on. Drew brings up Candy Pants saying, okay, because once they finished down there to the tad ass pottery arts and craft thing that they had going on around there, girl was real tatted through. It was boring. I was sitting over here eating the hell out of my Sour Patch Kids and text and trade trying to set up a dick appointment for the day that fell through. Maybe that's why I'm just pissed. I don't know. But yeah, once all that happened, All of them decided, well, not all of them. She been out a goddamn thing, decided that she was gonna do a girls' night in. So she ordered food and she invited all the ladies to come around there, except for Team Twirl. Team Twirl had to ice down that ass of hers, because you know it was a lot of trauma to that fat transfer or to that work she got done around there. Y'all know again, silicone, foreign matter, foreign substances. So they told her to take it easy. What? Take it easy. And that's what she was doing. I'm sure she had to lay on her stomach, you know, considering. Um, so that's where Team Tour was. But all of the ladies came up in there in their pajamas and whatnot. So Drew brings up Candy Pants saying and seeing when she left. Uh, and Candy Pants stands by what she said, but she apologized if it hurt her feelings. Listen, I'm sorry, Drew. I agree. I agree. Like I say, you sitting around here crying, doing all that crying to break it down in front of your ops because you know what's going to happen, right? They're going to find a way to finagle this and throw this back in your face. That's what you get. That's what you get. Moving on. And maybe I'm just a bitch. Maybe me and Candy Pants are just bitches, and that's fine. I'll be that because I was on her side. No way in hell them hoes would have caught me crying. Talk about some of your feelings was a little hurt because she won't take an accountability. Why would she? She don't like you. She don't like you. Like, what are you expecting from a bitch that don't like you, Drew? She don't like you. That's why when she had the chance to throw it in your face about what you had going on, she did. Because she don't like you. And you're going to sit over here and cry in front of this girl's face? Whatever. Anyway, so Metals opens up about the problems between her and her sister. I don't care. And you crying about it again. Much like how I didn't give a damn about Drew's tears, I surely don't give a damn about yours, child. Every time you want to talk about how evil you being towards yourself and selfish and petty, you being with your sister, you want to damn cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Why do you cry? Okay. He has risen. Do you understand? Why are you worried, girl? He ain't dead. He ain't dead. And that, shout out to Kurt Franklin. He ain't dead, and neither is your sister. You got time to work that out. Quit crying about it. Moving on. The ladies not knowing how to add things to she but not a goddamn thing. Shopper cart come up. Again, where's Drew lying? Where is Drew lying? Again, I agree with Metals. We want to support you, sis. But how can we support you when we go to your website and we can't even add that cheap ass shit to the damn cart? We can't add this cheap ass overpriced shit to the cart at all. You child, you know what? Or y'all could just go to Amazon because the same shit she's selling on. You could go to Amazon, you could go to Shein, and you could also go to Walmart because all three places carry the exact same thing. She bought out a goddamn thing is trying to peddle to y'all for over $200 and $300. Okay? Be clear. And that's been proven. You could go to Walmart and buy all them joggers and print your label on it for a lot less cheaper than what she's trying to sell it to y'all for. That's number one. Okay, you can also go down to Shein. Now, although they say Shein going down for some trafficking type stuff, now I look, or money laundering or whatever they say Shein got going on around there. Case in point, you could go around there and get the same style type of jogger, same fabric, same everything. You know, let's just be clear. Yeah, they got a RICO case going to let the people look. They ain't none of my business. I ain't never bought nothing from Shein. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the folk is saying. But the point I'm trying to make is you can go there and get the same thing that she's selling. You understand? Like, you could go to Amazon and get the same thing that she's selling. I'm just saying. So if y'all wanted that bad, those are three outlets y'all could go to. Um, because I ain't got nothing for that scene. Moving on. Drew making out with Latoya during the whole Bolo Gate situation comes up, and Drew is still denying that her and Latoya kissed, hugged, hunched and munched. They was both munching on each other carpet, or you know, rubbing it together to get the friction enough to start a fire, bumping coochies, bumping pocketbooks. I don't know, but that came up again. And can't thank you for your cash app, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. If anybody else would like to donate, feel free. Um, and Candy Pan said that she's sorry for her damn self, and Drew need to stop trying to make her out to be a liar. I'm gonna tell you something. I believe every word of what Candy Pan said because Candy Pants ain't never been no damn liar. I will say that. Candy Pants ain't never been no liar. I ain't never seen or caught Candy in no lie up here when it came down to these other girls or what she said or what she heard or what she saw. Um, Drew, first of all, it's 86 likes and 187 of y'all in here. Can I get 100 likes, please? Please. I appreciate the cash app. That was sweet. But can you guys get me up to 100 likes? I mean, we at 86. So can y'all get me up to 100 likes, please, and thank you. Drew, listen, you ain't doing nothing but following protocol, sis. That's a prerequisite around here to get on the Real Housewives franchise. You got to be an undercover lesbo with some lesbo flow. All right. Unlike Lil Kim, this is a lesbo flow. That's the prerequisite of getting up here, being a damn lesbian. So all you doing is following protocols, Drew. It's okay. It's okay, especially with what you got going on with Ty Young. I believe every word of it. It's okay, Drew. It's okay. If you did what you did with Latoya, which I believe, it's okay. You kissed her. You kissed her. You kissed her. You bumped pussies with it. You just did it. It is what it is. Shit. Why is you lying? Thank you for your cash app, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, baby. Rita, stop that. You listen, Rita. You could have gave me 99 cents, and I would have been just fine with that, love. I appreciate everything that you guys give me. Don't do that. All right, I understand. You understand? So listen. Whatever y'all send me is a blessing, and I'm very thankful for it, honey. I ain't one of them type of people. Um, Joanne raised me right. I wish I could say the same for a lot of these women up here. That's all I got. But Drew, it's okay. You did what you did, and it is what it is, Drew. No, it won't tell you. Pennywise was screwing around. Pennywise had a threesome with Bolo and Horsha. That's where Pennywise came in at. That didn't have that. I will say that. What Drew and Latoya had going on had nothing to do with what Pennywise, Hosha, and Bolo had going on. Absolutely nothing. Two totally different things. No, no, no. Okay. No, no. Pennywise was there, but she was only connected to Hosha and Bolo, not with what Drew and Latoya had going on. Okay. Pennywise was there, but two totally different things. Latoya and Drew have nothing to do with what Pennywise, Hosha, and Bolo had going on. Absolutely nothing. Okay, don't confuse the two. Okay, so Drew, it's okay. You had a small little yang yang around the moment. With you had a small little yang yang around the bush bar with little. It's fine, Drew. It's fine. Well, all of the shit that Ralph did to you, it's okay. It's okay, Drew. Nobody's holding it against you. Yeah, Pennywise is Tanya, whatever her name is. All right. So don't confuse gates. Okay. Don't confuse Drew Gate with Bolo Gate. That's that. No, two different gates. All right, Drew, it's okay. All right. We all know you got something going on with Ty. I believe every word of that. It's okay, Drew. It's all right. Like again, being a lesbian and being down with the lesbo flow is it that's the gateway to RHOA. All right, that's the gateway to it. So, like I say, you following protocol, sis. It's all right. Candy Pants admitted it. Scent admitted it. The Mongoose admitted it. Who else admitted it? Um, Personally, I believe frickin' Frack was making friction with their coochies together. So add them to it too. Okay, add them to it too. And I'm more than sure Pennywise and Horsha was kissing all on each other and licking each other's coochies while one was getting screwed by Bolo. The other one was ratting the other face, and all of that. So we know that went on. So we can add them too. All right. I know how threesomes with two women and a man go. You understand? I know how it goes. While he was laying down, ratting one, the other one was sitting on his face, and they was kissing each other. So we already know how that goes. Okay, we know how it goes, so we can add them to that. Who else? Candy mad they didn't let her join in because all we know, Candy down with it. Ooh, we not finna add Candy Pants to that. Okay, what does Candy Pants need with Bolo when she got tied? Okay, what does Candy Pants need with all of that meat that Bolo got? All right, when she got tied. Okay, didn't somebody say that Bolo that they invite Bolo from time to time? Look, Candy, I'm just saying what I heard, sis. All right, and the tea that I heard is you invited Bolo into your bedroom with Todd several times, and that's why he was your premier dancer and your premier, stripper thing for Candy After Dark and all. That's what I heard, Candy. I'm not saying that it's true, okay? But that's what I heard, Candy. Now, you can always refute that if that's a lie. I'm just saying what I heard. That you had to laugh while saying that. Ain't Bolo on all the Queens men? I don't know because I don't watch all the Queens men. So don't get me lying. I don't know. That's not true. Candy always says she don't want two men at the same time. Look, that's fine. It could be a lie and a half. I'm just repeating what I heard. All right. I ain't the one that said it. I ain't start the damn rumor, so I don't feel no type of ways about saying what I heard. So I was just saying what I heard. So if you saying this a lie and she says she'll never had two men at the same time, I believe it. Now I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be mad. I thought it was ridiculous, child. You said he is. I was just saying what I heard. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, shoot the message. I was just saying what I heard. Um, Candy ain't mad. She closed her part in the festivities. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm just saying what I heard, but that's what I heard. Who said that? Maybe it was somebody that was rocking with Portia. I don't know. You said he's on the show. Oh, okay. Look, listen. I'm not shocked that he on the show. I seen what Bolo got. I saw his sex tape. I seen him all over Pornhub. Okay, I'm not shocked at that. But look, I'm not mad at it. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. The episode was tad delayed and through. It was late to me. I'm just gonna be honest. That's why I stopped watching it last night and I just picked it up this morning. My opinion. Not asking nobody to agree with me, and I'm not taking nobody else's opinion away for me. It was tad and through. Um, you know, but I gave y'all what I got. So yeah, we at the Citadel tonight at 8:15. That's Yocrates channel. For the Whether You Like It or Not panel, make sure y'all are there. I'm glad you enjoyed me, Cameron. I enjoyed you too, boo. Um, I did. Y'all sent me that foolishness about Dejanay and Big Chris. Y'all sent me that foolishness because that's what it is. It's foolishness. I already put out the link for that because I already did it. It was a pre-recorded. I did that around 8 something this morning. All right. So that's already out. It's gonna be premiering today at 4 o'clock, I think. I think I got it premiering at 4 o'clock. So y'all head over there right now and set y'all reminders and y'all likes for that. I just read Dejanay down because I don't believe that they got nothing going on. So that was just a read down for Dejanay. Quiet. I'm just warning y'all now. Y'all worried me with it, so I talked about it and I just read it down. So that's what that Tea Talk consists of. But it's already out. It's premiering at 4 o'clock. So make sure y'all head down there now. And again, set your reminders, hit your likes, and be prepared for that at 4 o'clock. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I ain't really got no more to give y'all. And is there anything else I gotta tell y'all? I don't believe so. Um oh, Love and Marriage Detroit. That's already out. That's on the second channel. Y'all go and check that out. You ain't gotta watch the show, but I'm entertaining. All right. So y'all head on over there and just get entertained by me. You ain't gotta watch the show. Get entertained by me. Head over there to the second channel. Hit up that. Make sure to check that out. Love and Hip Hop is gonna be tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be a live or pre-recorded, but it's gonna be tomorrow. Um JoJo is going to be hosting Roast and Review. So make sure y'all are there for that. That's Wednesday. Uh, yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. So with that, I'm gone. Bye. I think I'm gone. I might be gone. I'm trying to get gone. All right. I'm gone, y'all. Bye.